Okay, hello and welcome to Bannister's HQ for the first edition of NPF News. This is a new feature to the forum that we're bringing you news from around the region every single week, bringing you events, happenings, funny stories and basically anything in general that goes on that you, the Newcastle Poker Forum members, need to know about. Okay, let's crack this first edition off with a success story. WSOP, World Series of Poker, 2009, seniors event. Leader, Mr. Dave Collins, also known as Team Dobbs on the forum, enters the seniors event of 2,707 runners. Plays for 2 days and eventually busts out in 97th after nursing a small stack all the way through. Absolutely fantastic effort by a guy that everyone who knows him knows he can play. But to finish 97th in a World Series of Poker event, he deserves a big slap on the back. Aside from that, he was staked into the game for half of the money. He put a staking thread up which sold out in about 15 seconds. And for his backers, they all got a bonus because being the guy that he is, he gave back more than he actually should. I think for every $100, people got $145 back. So fantastic, and it was a great effort. Very hard thing to do, run through a field like that, 2,707 players, and to finish 97th is great credit. So well done to Team Dobbs. And also on the back of that, Juicy Oranges, Peter Smithson, after his 5th place in the GUKPT in Newcastle, went out to Vegas, played in the seniors with Davey. I think he was a little bit unlucky. I think he had a bit of a bad beat and then ended up making maybe a decision he regrets later on to lose most of his chips. But he played in the Venetian $550 deep stack the day before he was due to come home, got to the final table and hadn't realised it was a 2-day event, so he had to go and change his flights and his flight times and everything. I think it cost him about 360 quid. But it was well worth it because when they went back and one person got knocked out on the final table, they did a deal and I think he ended up with $20,000. So from me personally, you're a great guy, Peter, and you deserve that, and I think you got the congratulations of the whole forum, so deserves a big up for that as well. Also on the same trip, Mr. Entertainment and his lovely wife Dawn, Mr. Entertainment, Craig Foggo, he played in his first World Series of Poker event. It was a dream of his to play out there. He went out and played. He lost a lot of it. He lost 2/3 of his chips within 20 minutes, and he nursed his stack back from a 3,000 3,000 players who started the event. He ended up busting out in 470 oddish, which is a great achievement for him. And I was a bit disappointed not to get in the cash, but you know, for your first event, you did superb, and the whole of the forum were proud of you as well, mate. So, you know, big up to Craig as well. Good effort that from coming back from where he did. However, he didn't take his ball home and sulk. What he did was he grabbed the video camera and he went round and he interviewed as many people as he could get hold of, and 3 of which you'll have seen on the forum. Jennifer Harmon, Barney Boatman and Greg Raymer. Superb to get interviews with 3 big names in poker like that, and especially to get them all to give a big up to Newcastle Poker Forum is outstanding. But on the back of that, he did tell me when he come back that as he was leaving, he stuffed a Newcastle Poker Forum card into Greg Raymer's hand and asked him if he would come on and join the forum, sign up and obviously say a few words. He has joined. He is on there as Fossil Man. It's been confirmed that that is Greg Raymer. It isn't somebody messing about. It's not the sensation with another one of his aliases. It is actually Greg Raymer, and I'm sure Davey says and Scott says they've sent an email to him asking him if he'll just come on and post a welcome note, and I'm pretty sure he will. He seems like a really nice guy, and you know, at the end of the day, that's a bit of a coup to have a World Series of Poker bracelet main event winner as a member on the Newcastle Poker Forum. So well done to Mr. E for that top work, mate. Okay, on to local news. Asper's had their first £75 game last week on the 27th of June. It had been promoted and advertised very well on the Newcastle Poker Forum by Chris, the cardroom manager, and without, what can I say, a little bit of help as well from Gaz I Love Asper's Walker as well. The game attracted 89 runners. 89 for a Saturday afternoon game at £75, which is a tremendous credit to the effort that Asper's put in to get the game promoted on the forum, and it proves that using the forum works to get your numbers up. Big credit to Aspers as well. They got a knock for their valleys and the service and whatever. Couldn't knock the game at all. I went and played. I didn't last very long as normal, but the valleys were superb. They come round 4 or 5 times and I was only there for 3 hours. And everyone I spoke to said it was a great game, very well run. Slight different tweak to the £100 game that they had. A little bit of a different structure and start time and chip stack. But from what I hear and from what everyone says, great success and a game that most people will definitely be playing in the future. And obviously we need to keep the numbers up because Newcastle's crying out for games like that on a weekend. And I have the prizes here from the finishing order. The winner was Hamid Raushani, known as D Hammer on the forum, £2,185. Sam Lamb comes second for £1,280. Iftikhar Ali, £640, which is an achievement in itself because the guy's made about 9 final tables in the last 12 tournaments that he's played, and he's some player. He's in brilliant form at the moment. He won the Circus £1,000 for the first player to win 5 tournaments, and I think he did that in about 2 to 3 weeks. Woe betide the Grosvenor and everyone else that's in there if it goes in there, because that prize will be gone within a week. He's in absolute fine form at the moment. I Love Asper's Gaz Walker finished 4th for £510, and another NPF member, Apocalypse, Owen McDowell, he finished 6th, £380. And just a little bit of a mention to Mac. I spoke to a couple of people about the game, and a couple of people that played in his tables said he played extremely well over the Saturday that the game was played. He made some big passes, some big laydowns and some great calls, and apparently from what I heard he was a little bit unlucky the way that he lost his chips and that. So well done, Mac. Keep that form up. The Raddies will be very happy that you're a man in form. They need somebody like you.